I want to share one of my favorite scriptures with you and what it really means to me, especially as a husband, a father, and a business owner. And it's Joshua 24, verse 15, the very last sentence of it. It says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." And this one's so powerful to me, and why it's one of my favorites is because it really gets me inspired, because I know there's so much going on in life, but I will serve the Lord in everything that I do. My family will serve the Lord in everything that we do. My business will serve the Lord in everything that we do. And I want to make sure that I have set that foundation for my family, for the friends around me, for my business, because that is an important thing in my life. Hence why I'm here talking a little bit about scripture. As I was thinking this morning about some of the things that I wanted to talk about on the podcast, I realized I wanted to talk more about my faith. I want to talk more about being a man and a husband, because it's something that we don't see a lot of anymore. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a resurgence, but it's kind of died down. And that verse, Joshua 24:15, talking about, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." There's people all around them right now that are not willing to serve the Lord. They're thinking about other gods and other things in this life. And while there's so many things going on in life that we want to do, we want to achieve, I want to achieve so many things in life and help so many people here on this earth. I realize that it's about serving the Lord. And so we need to make that decision. Are we going to serve the Lord in the things that we do? Are we going to serve man in the things that we do? And for me, it's just such a powerful verse, because it shows that you're standing up for something that you believe in, which is the Lord. You're standing against those around you, because this world is corrupt. There's so many things in this world, and yet we're standing up for them anyways. And as I've gotten a family, I think about this more and more all the time, about how can I protect them. And to me, that's probably one of the biggest battles, one of the biggest struggles that a lot of us guys have, is that we want to protect our family. We want to do the things for them. We want to be there for them, especially as society pushes us to, you gotta be there with family. You gotta be the dad that's always caring and going to all the things. But then you also still need to be the provider somehow. But then you need to let your wife provide and do all these things. And it's kind of contradictory, but you're pressured to do all those things. And how do you do all those things? And to me, at the end of it, it comes down to being faithful to the Lord by casting that vision for your family, for your business, being the example, standing up for what is right, doing the things that you say you're going to do, and of course giving it all to the Lord. And so that verse to me is just one that just stands out, and one that just really gets me pumped up and inspired to do more, to be better, because it's standing up against the other things around. And actually, I feel like I should read the very verse right before that, or the whole verse instead, of which will really culminate this whole thought. "And if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, choose for yourself this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." So powerful. It's even like your family, it has done these things in the past. There's people all around you, talking about here in Joshua, that have done all these things. And that's the same thing for us. Our family has done something different, especially as business owners. It's easy to do the 9 to 5. Just go to work and come home. Don't worry about other things. Just be there with your family. But you've got bigger plans. You want to do things different. You don't want to be the same. You're going to get ridiculed. People are going to look at you like you're crazy. But as long as you're doing it in faith to the Lord, you have a higher purpose behind what you're doing than just make more money. There's nothing wrong with that. But you are different. You're going to stand out. People aren't going to necessarily like what you're doing. Heck, even your family is going to question you on things. But keep that faith in the Lord, and I promise you that everything will turn out the way that it's supposed to. Keep up the faith.